Don't I look spiffy? I got a cut. I know you see it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's real nice. Look at this. Yeah, yeah. Welcome to the video though. Travis Hunter is going through some stuff with his girlfriend, and we're gonna talk about it because this is pretty wild. Yeah, let's get into it. So Travis Hunter is going through some stuff with his girlfriend. He deleted or deactivated his social media accounts because people are harassing him all over the internet, right? If you don't know, Travis's girlfriend, him and his girlfriend really, for the past 2 weeks, a lot of stuff has been coming up about their relationship. First, it was people saying she's acting entitled, or people saying that she doesn't deserve what, her and Travis have going on. And because of that, people all over the internet have been digging, trying to find things to make her look bad. Now, the first thing was that she had an OnlyFans account, but never posted anything on it, but she had an OnlyFans account, meaning she probably thought about it. And I'm not saying she did, because I don't know her, right? But that's what the internet has insinuated. Not that I care. And another thing that came up was that she and him have both said, she'll go to parties, she'll be there, he'll be there with her, but he'll be in the car because he doesn't like to drink, right? That's also kind of weird and damning a little bit, but that's their relationship, that's their business. And the third thing was this this is her, and she's posted up at a party with another dude. Now, were they dating when this happened? I don't know. Is this damning? Pretty so, I'd say. I can't say that she's cheating on him because I don't know. I don't know their relationship dynamic. I don't know what's going on with the two of them, right? But this is what the internet has been shown. This is pretty damning. And this, once again, I don't know if they're together when this was made or not, but this is a red flag in my opinion. But not that that matters, because this isn't my relationship. I'm gonna keep saying that the whole video. Whatever I say or think doesn't really matter because this isn't my relationship to be speaking on, right? I'm in a relationship myself, right? I got a girlfriend. I'm happy. But I'm just speaking from my perspective, right? And even like meme pages like NBA Centel, they're making fun of Travis too. And I'd honestly say rightfully so, right? When you put your relationship and, all the information within the said relationship on the internet, you're gonna get criticism, right? This is like, I'd say 75% their fault, 65% their fault, and the rest of it is on the internet, right? Same thing when I say with DDG and Halle Bailey, same thing with Kai and his new girlfriend. When you put your relationship on the internet and people find out about who it is, especially if you're a big name and people look up to you, people like you, there's gonna be criticism and hate towards one party or both of you if they don't like your partner, right? People don't like Travis Hunter's partner because of the stuff that she said and done over the past 2 weeks, especially during his Heisman speech. Deion allegedly, in the video it was pretty clear he had to motion her to get up to clap for Travis because she was just sitting down clapping. But in my opinion, the rest of it, that last 35% is on the internet. I'm bad at math, but I am in college. I'm not there for math though. Anyway, it is kind of their fault, but the rest of it's on the internet. And whatever Shedeur Sanders has had to say here, all y'all athletes, entertainers, artists, etc., if y'all genuinely trying to holler at Travis, y'all know how to get in touch with him or someone around. At this point, y'all just posting for the algorithm trying to look good, and I personally 100% agree. If you're an athlete, right? I'm just taking athletes out of this for an example, because I'd say entertainers and artists, they probably are in it for the algorithm to make money. But if you're an athlete and you're like, okay, I'm trying to be the big brother in this situation, let me post this on the internet so he'll see this. That is the worst way to go about it. You're telling me, and Dez Bryant did it too today, or if it was either today or yesterday. Dez Bryant came out and said, hey, I'm as a big brother in this situation, I'm just let you know, Travis, Dez Bryant, one of I'd say some people consider him a top 10 wide receiver of the 2010s. I wouldn't, but I know some people would. And those people, you telling me as a top receiver in the 2010s, you don't have Deion Sanders' phone number to reach out to Travis Hunter to, help him. You don't have Stephen A. Smith's number, because you've been on ESPN. You don't have Stephen A. Smith's number to try to reach out to him so you can, talk to him and work something out so you could talk to Travis to make sure he's okay. You don't have Shannon Sharp's number, Ocho Cinco's number. You don't have any of these people's numbers so you could try to get in touch with Deion so you could get to Travis, but you can talk to the internet about it. You're not actually helping, right? And I'm saying this because this is something big to me. None of you, nobody, when it comes to these situations where you're like, oh, I'm just looking out for him. None of these people, you are not the big brother. None of you are looking out for him. If you were looking out for him and he wanted you to look out for him, you would be in his phone. This wouldn't be a conversation you'd have to go through Twitter with, right? When you say, oh, I'm trying to be a big brother in a situation, if you were his big brother, you would be in his phone talking to him, but that's not the case because you're not his big brother. Your word doesn't really mean anything to him. Which is why, to me, this is such an important thing, right? People are trying to live vicariously through a lot of fame. People put these famous people on pedestals and they try to live vicariously through them. And when they see their favorite people make mistakes, it hurts them, not the other way around. Right? So when we see Travis Hunter, you see he's won the Heisman, you're so happy for him, you think he's really nice, really cool dude, really nice kid. And you see him get this is happening all around him. You're like, man, get rid of her. That's not in your best interest. You're not really thinking about his best interest. Because if you were thinking about his best interest, you'd be saying, hey, it's not our business, right? This is for him to learn himself. Same way when people, I think it was a month ago, Sky Jackson got pregnant from her baby daddy, whose name is Yerky, which is really weird, but I digress. People put Sky Jackson and Halle Bailey. I'm gonna keep these in the conversation too. They put all these people that they like in a tier where they're sort of untouchable because they're famous and popular. But when these untouchable people get touched by people that they don't like or think that they're beneath them, then there's the issue, right? You're not happy really for them. You're just happy about the idea of them being who they are when you don't really know that they're real people behind these people. People were probably looking up to, not even looking up because he's still 21. People were looking at Travis oh man, he's so cool. I'm so happy to see him work at the next level. But then see he has human flaws and has human issues with relationships, right? And they're thinking, no, that you need to get rid of her. She's not good for you. And you don't know what they have going on in their life, right? And I know for a fact that Deion, I'm not gonna say he's vetted her because clearly a lot of this stuff wasn't in the light, but he's probably talked to this young girl and had conversations with her because he quite literally brought Brittany Griner, if you don't know who she is, famous internet Bob, to Colorado to speak to all his players to get them away from that. And if you don't know what she did, she got PJ Washington in the NBA, groomed him out of college. After he got his deal, got pregnant by him, divorced him, boom, now she getting child support every month. That's what some people think that she's trying to do. But that's probably not the case because we don't know what they're doing behind closed doors. And I just want to know, because these are the people that are in Travis Hunter space, right? They know him and they know what he's going through. So for people to be like, oh, I'm just trying to look out for him, clearly not. Because if you were, you'd be in his space. And this is the last, there's one more point I want to make in this, and this is the last point.
Travis Hunter, DBA, and receiver at Carson High School, committed to FSU.
From this video, I can see he looks a little bit socially awkward. This is Travis Hunter in high school doing an interview for I don't know what, probably his school, but he looks a little bit socially awkward, right? And I played high school football. Once again, I'm 19. I played high school football. I played high school sports. And I can tell you this for a fact. The people who are really, really, really goal-oriented about getting to the next level, they don't really have the time to develop the social interactions and skills that a lot of people have, right? And I say that because school and football is your job, right? From the time you get to high school, if your goal is to make it to the league where you can be drafted at a high position, not only do you have to develop physically, but you also have to keep your grades good enough where you can get into a good college so that people look at you. And you can get, because people look at you in college, you'll be able to get to the NFL. And in order to do good in college, you need to have basic education from high school. Because most teams, they want to have, kids with good GPAs. That's why, I'm in South Carolina. USC downtown, they have I think a 3.0 GPA minimum to get into the football team. Or that's like the minimum. Unless you're like a 5-star, which really then it doesn't matter. But even then, if you're a 5-star, you probably have that academics down because you want to make it to the next level. You have to, in order to be NCAA qualified, you have to have at minimum a 2.0, or else you have to go to JUCO. And that's something that people like Travis, if they really want to go to the next level, this is something that they have to do. They have to put their head down and focus. And I knew people like that, and I know people at the next level too. Most of the time, or majority of the time at least, the really good kids, the really good players, they have to they're all A students, and they focus on football more than they do school. I mean, they focus on football more than they do social interactions. And because these social interactions that they're not having are taking place when they're not at school and they're focused on football, they miss something crucial within, growing up. A lot of people, most of their social development and growth comes from middle and high school. If he wasn't having that because he was too focused on making it to the next level, guess what? He misses out on something that we all had probably experienced. And that's just his life. He has to learn. And that's pretty much the main point of this. Hop off, man. Keep off him, bro. He's fine. He's 21. He'll learn. If she does him bad, he'll learn. I doubt she will because they've been dating for quite some time. And unless he's doing something like sitting in a chair in the corner of a hotel, we're never gonna know. But hey, look, that's the video. Peace, love, and happiness to you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.